Now here are a few general conversations. Where were you born? I was born here. Have you lived here all your life? Yes, I have. Whom will you get the money from? We'll get it from our parents. What will you spend the money on? We'll spend it on books and supplies. Do you want me to wait for you? No, I can take care of everything myself. Can't we get together a little later then? Sure. I'll be through in about half an hour. What took you so long? I had a lot of things to do. We'd better hurry, or we'll be late. I think you're right. I'm starting my vacation next week. You ought to see as much as you can. That's what I think too. You really ought to travel by bus then. Now here are a few more general conversations. Where did you get that book? From the library in my neighborhood. Is it a good library? Come with me and see for yourself. We are going to be late for the meeting. When does it start? It starts in exactly 15 minutes. I think we'll be on time. Something is bothering me. What's bothering you? I think I left the lights on in my apartment. Well, there's nothing you can do about it now. What does that sign say? It says, no smoking. What are you doing? I'm putting out my cigarette. I'm sorry, I'm late for our appointment. What happened? The traffic was very heavy. It's always bad at this time of the day. Now, here are a few more general conversations. Where's Mrs. King? She's in the other office right now. Do you expect her back soon? Yes, I do. In just a few minutes. Someone wants to talk to you on the telephone. Who is it? Do you know? I'm sorry, but I forgot to ask. It's okay. I think I know who it is. Will there be a meeting here next week? No, for there'll be one on the 20th. Will there be any people at the meeting? According to John, there will. Why do you have to go to Hawaii? I'm going for business reasons. How will you travel? By boat or by plane? Most likely, I'll go by plane. Would you like to go to the store with us? I'd like to, but I've got to do some work. Why don't you do it later? I wish I could, but I can't. Alright, so today we shall practice English conversations. Now here are a few general conversations. Would you like to see some pictures? Sure. Did you take them yourself? Yes, I did. I've got a new camera. These are really wonderful. I've got to visit my mother tonight. Is she expecting you? Yes, she is. I phoned her this morning. Have a nice time then. Could I speak to your brother, please? Sorry, he isn't here right now. What time do you expect him back? About 5 or 5:30. Why doesn't Harry go to school here anymore? His family moved away. Is he going to another school now? Yes, somewhere on the West Coast. How do you operate this machine? You turn the lever to the right. Do you turn it all the way to the right? No, you turn it to the first mark. Now here are a few more general conversations. I'd like to speak to Mr. Smith. Sorry, he isn't in now. Can I leave a message for him? Yes, I'll take the message. Fred has to stay home, but I don't. I don't either. Would you like to go with John and me? Yes, I certainly would. Where were you last Tuesday and Wednesday? I was out of town. Why did you leave town so suddenly? A friend was sick and needed help. That's a good-looking suit you have on. Thank you for the compliment. When did you get it? About 2 or 3 weeks ago. John hasn't called us yet. I thought he called you yesterday. No, we didn't hear from him at all. I wonder what happened. Now here are a few more general conversations. What's the matter? I'm worried about something. What's wrong? I think I've lost my billfold. Are you coming to the meeting tomorrow? Of course, I'm coming. Aren't you worried about driving in this weather? Of course not. How do you start this machine? You just push the red button. Where's the button? It's right in front of you. Well, it's cool and cloudy again today. I wish that the sun were out. It looks to me as if it's going to rain. The farmers would like it if it did. If you had a lot of money, what would you buy? I think I'd buy a big boat. What would you do with it? I'd take all my friends around the world. Now here are a few conversations where we should learn about simple questions and negatives of the sentences. Fred practices very hard. I notice. Does he practice every day? Yes, he does. I don't practice that much. Now here, if you notice, the first sentence, after that it was a related question. Then, again, in the last sentence, there was the negative. I'm having some trouble with my report. Are you having trouble with the last part? Yes, I am. Well, everyone is having trouble with that part. We saw the new flower show. Did you see it on the opening day? Yes, we did. We didn't see it until the following day. Did you write letters to all your friends? No, but I wrote letters to some of them. Are you going to write to everyone? Well, I'm going to write as much as possible. Mary has only worn her new coat twice. Has she worn her new spring suit yet? Yes, she has. Several times, in fact. I know she hasn't worn her new shoes yet.